when these things are happening. So you can find a lot of swinging like sources. If you go to Cassidy.com, we do kiss. Yeah, we do kiss other couples. Lori, am I insecure? No, I'm the complete opposite. Somebody asked about jealousy. Jealousy is 100% a natural emotion. Everyone experiences jealousy. My opinion on jealousy is that I think that it stems from our own insecurities. So like if we go to an event and I see my husband doing something, 9 times out of 10, if I'm feeling jealous, it's because I'm insecure about, I think that girl's prettier than me, or like those things, if I'm feeling insecure. So it's all how like I handle my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's not for everybody. And I'm totally forthcoming for that. Like, I'm not sitting here saying that our relationship dynamic is going to work for everybody. It just works for us. Well, thank you. Yes. I love watching my husband. I'm gonna be honest, he is not as much of a watcher as I am. Like, he loves to be involved. Oh, hey, Ash. Strictly straight couples. Okay, so coming from another bi couple, are you asking if we will play with strictly straight couples? We have before. We're not that couple that like only plays with other bi couples. I will say that our better experiences are when we're with another fluid, open couple. Even if somebody's like bi comfortable, it doesn't have to be fully bi, and they don't even have to have like a bi experience in any time of like playing. I just think that couples who are more open, fluid, comfortable, we just have a better vibe with. So that's my opinion on that. Oops. Oh, wow. Thanks, Tony. No, thank you. You love to watch your queen. That's what I'm saying. I mean, there is something amazing about watching my husband's verse. You found your side of TikTok? Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I already answered your question. My husband's verse. Jealousy definitely still happens. I just think the way that we handle it is way easier now. I mean, it's really like a non-issue. Like, whenever people ask me this, like, I explain the story. We were just in Cancun at Temptations, and there was a situation where it was like we were having a pool party, and I was like over dancing on the side of the pool doing my own thing. My husband was in the water, and he started making out with 2 girls. One of the girls someone that like we had been talking to all week. The other one was like a newer girl that I hadn't met. And so they were like making out, chilling in the pool, like, and I looked over at it, and I would never, like, I didn't feel upset about what was happening, but I was like, oh, like, I want to be a part of that. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the feeling that I was like feeling. But at the end of the day, like, I was like, live your best life, babe. Like, I was like, yeah. And then, this is the awesome thing about the lifestyle too, is that like that husband, so the wife that I hadn't met and that like the 3 of them were kissing, that husband made it a point. He swam over and came and sat by the pool and was like, hey, introduced himself, introduced his wife, knowing that they hadn't met us before and our partners were kissing. And so that's like what I'm saying, is that there's a certain level of respect that I feel like that is just present in the lifestyle. So it's like there's nothing, you don't feel uncomfortable, you don't like feel like people are there to like steal your man, it's not like that at all. Yes, so we're both bi. We both play with men and women. My husband very often plays with men. So I know your husband's bi. So, I mean, Adrian, I think you're seeing the type of content that he's posting online, and the reality of it is that, like, my husband is a content creator, and most of what we do here, even though we're being true and we're being authentic, we're sharing our life, most of what we do here is work. We're marketing, we're promoting, we're selling ourselves. I mean, that's literally what it is. And so the type of content that he's going to share on his pages are going to be geared towards what his market is. His market is gay men, bi men, you know, like that's just the reality of the situation. And even though we're real, we're authentic, we're here, that doesn't mean that like the perception that you get from his social media is not always going to be the same person that he is like all the time at home. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the follows, guys. And I think that's the thing that some people don't understand is like, even though we are all here, like we're all so intertwined in social media is just a part of our life. You also only see a tiny part of somebody's life on social media. Like you truly never know what other people are doing or what they have going on, or like, you know what I mean? Like it's not, you can't determine somebody's entire existence based off of what they post on social media. Oh, thank you. Yeah. How does it work when you guys are separately with others? So, I mean, like in terms of like a couple, like a swap situation, most of the couples that we play with are same room couples, which mean that they prefer, like their boundaries is that they play in the same room. So, I mean, typically it's just like we're on the bed together. One of us is on the bed, one of us is on the couch. Like, you know, there's tons of different dynamics. But it just depends. I mean, like I said, we've been in situations before because we are not a same room couple. Same room couple, if we come in contact with other couples or we vibe with other couples that are also not same room. I mean, like when we were in Splash Atlanta, oh, thank you. When we were in Splash Atlanta, there was a situation where I was downstairs working. I was like filming with Swinger Society, and my husband was upstairs in our room, and there was a girl that we had been like talking to, and her husband came into our room and they played, and he texted me after and was like, hey, just want to let you know that this happened. And so that's kind of, and I'm like, awesome. Like, you know, I will say the only thing that was like one of our newer experiences, that was like what, a year ago, 2 years, no, yeah, I guess a year ago now. I was like, your ass should have gotten out of that bed and texted me before it happened. That's what I'm saying. We talked about it, whatever, it was fine. I was like, you text me after the fact, you should have texted me before. This is what I'm saying though. I mean, these are just the things that, I mean, it's the reality of being in an open relationship. You learn. What are some of my hard no's or boundaries? Essentially just anything that like I don't know about beforehand. Like I just said, like we prefer to communicate about things before they happen. Obviously, there is not always a guarantee that you're gonna know that something's gonna happen beforehand. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what we found is like, we talk about like, so let's say we're at an event and we've been like talking to people, like certain people that we are like, hey, I'm into this person, I find this person attractive. Then if something transpires throughout the night, I've already known that that person's like on my partner's radar, and I'm not even gonna think twice about it. If it's like a brand new person that like I don't know anything about, like then if I see, like, you know what I mean? And this is more for my husband too. Like, let's say there's some guy or some girl that like is not on his radar at all, and he sees me like macking with him over there, he's gonna come up and be like, hey, are you okay? You know what I mean? It's just like, we just watch out for each other like that. Communication is 100% key. You're really good at this. I'm into all. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I am just here to share. Gracie. So only one is old enough to know. They're 17 and they know that if they have any questions, they can ask anything. Our others are range in age from 10 to 3, and there's not a need. Like, 10-year-old knows that we do social media, and we have a very, like, in our household, our kids are not going to have social media until they're 16. That's just something that I believe in. I don't think that social media is a place for kids. I have seen a lot of stuff on social media, and being in, like, obviously the line of work that I'm in, there is just no way. There's no way to protect. There's just no way to protect. So, yeah, I mean, we are just all into having age-appropriate conversations, and we're just not quite there yet with all of our younger ones, but our oldest one knows. Texting rules. Okay, so when we first started, we had a, like, strict group chat only conversation situation. Like, we didn't text anyone outside of our group chat. Hi, Fresno. Now, like I said, we're 6 years in. It's like a case-by-case basis. Like, there are couples that we've played with a lot. I have no issue with him texting the wife outside of the group chat. Vice versa, he has no issue with me texting the husband outside of the group chat. Now, again, if there are newer people that we're just, like, not as comfortable with, we're going to text in group chats. And that's more so just because of what other people's boundaries are too. Like, it's just easier to keep it in group chats. Thanks for the follows, guys. Hey. Hold on. I thought that was your nails. It would have been nice. Oh, these things? Oh my God. I would love to get checkered nails. Thank you. My cat is fat. I know. I'm sorry. Don't tell her. She gets offended easily. Yeah. I mean, hi, Lloyd. Hold on. I have a preference on masculine and women? So, okay. So when I first started to explore my sexuality, I was very attracted to masculine women. And then I feel like the more that I've, like, had experiences and the more that I've, like, grown in my sexuality, I am very attracted to more feminine women. You never feel like he favors the other girl? No, I do not. I mean, obviously, like, there's been situations. So, like, the first time we ever full swapped was with our best, like, they're our best friends now. But obviously back then it was just our first time meeting them. I was very self-conscious about my body. I had just had a baby a year ago. I was not, like, in a point where I'm at now, obviously. And we're talking about, like, Tequila is chef's kiss gorgeous, beautiful body, beautiful chest, like, beautiful everything, beautiful personality, everything. And don't get me wrong, like, her husband, Whiskey, was very into me. It wasn't like it was, you know, actually, it was an amazing first swap experience. But, like, I got because I was